Good morning, everyone. Good morning and welcome. Thank you for being here today. My name is Shane DeVold, and I am happy to be co-chair of the District Activity Complex. We're excited that you guys are here. Thanks for being here for our 100-day press conference. We've got some big announcements. We're going to bring out some key sponsors. We're very excited about the direction this is heading, and we couldn't have done it with a lot of people. So if you don't mind, I'm going to go to my notes and read off some of the people that have been instrumental in this happening. Also, number one, I'd like to mention John Sprugel, who has spent hours and hours and hours on this project, could not be here today. He got sick over the weekend, and so we are sad that he can't be here, but we appreciate all the hard work that he's put in and his dedication to this. You couldn't ask for any more giving than what he's done. So we're sorry that he can't be here, and I'm sorry he can't be here because he's supposed to be up here doing this. So, but I got my script about an hour ago, so we're going to be fine. These activity complexes at both high schools, Liberty and Liberty North, are going to change lives in our community. We're excited. Each campus will have a positive impact that the student experience and student life of not only current students, but for decades to come as they go through our school district. We have reached the 100-day mark of the campaign. We started on September 1st, and the campaign will run through May. The interest and support of these activity complexes has been nothing short of incredible. We share the great news today, only 100 days into the campaign, that we have commitments for almost $2.5 million to build these great complexes. That means we are over halfway home in our community's effort to build these community landmarks. This is a massive undertaking, and it takes you, me, and our entire Liberty community to make this happen. Before we unveil our sponsorship naming rights at each of the complexes, along with our video board sponsors and our charitable giving donors and their commitments, I want to introduce the committee that is working hard to organize the campaign efforts. My campaign co-chair, who's back in the back, Russ Weathers, committee members Steve Butler, Lisa Mayer, who's here, Larry Wepler, Heather Hull, John Sprugel, and our charitable giving committee leads Steve Spencer and Linda Wansing. Thank you, guys. We are working hard with the Liberty School District Foundation on this project also. All the money will run through the foundation, so your contribution is tax deductible. I want to introduce Nicolette Lausch, Executive Director and Foundation, and Heather Waleski, Board President. Thank you, Nicolette and Heather. Also, I'd like to thank the school board, their commitment to this project. We couldn't have done it without them. As you guys all have seen, the turf is already on the fields, and through the administration and through their leadership, we got a jump start on this campaign so that we could get construction going. And if we reach our benchmark by February 1st, hopefully we'll get the commitment to go ahead, build this thing, and get it all done so we're doing activities on it in the fall. That's our goal. We're working the campaign in two phases. The first 100 days have been a heavy concentration on finding business and corporate sponsorships for naming rights at each of the complexes and for video board sponsorships. We have had an incredible response from our business community in just the first 100 days. We continue to work many leads to finish out these commitments, but we're excited to announce the following commitments and naming rights. We have the sponsor representatives here today, and they'll make a couple of comments after both of the schools are announced. First, for the Liberty High School Activity Complex, the sponsorship and naming rights for the activity complex will be called the Liberty Hospital Activity Complex at Liberty High School. Joining us today is David Fees, President and CEO of Liberty Hospital. Thanks for being here, David. Next, we move on to the field naming rights at Liberty High School. The field at Liberty High School will be known as the Hy-Vee Field. Liberty Hy-Vee Store Director Jamie Stevens joins us today. There we go. Now moving back one, the stadium seating at Liberty High School will be, we are proud to announce Gary Crosley Ford Stadium seating at Liberty High School. And Todd Crosley, the owner of Gary Crosley Ford and the Liberty High School graduate, could not be here today. But we'll make an announcement, and I will read a statement from Todd at the end. An activity complex is never complete without concession stands, restrooms, training rooms, and dressing rooms. We're calling it the Convenience Building. And at Liberty High School, it will be Constantino Price Chopper Convenience Building. Please welcome Liberty Constantino Price Chopper Store Directors Lou DeMarco and Terry Glunt. We move on to the press box at Liberty High School. We are proud to announce our hometown bank will be the sponsor of the press box. It will be called the Bank Liberty Press Box. Please welcome the President and CEO of Bank Liberty, Brent Giles. Brent. We want to let you know also we are very close on commitments for the entrance plaza and track naming rights at Liberty High School, and we expect to have those finished up in the next few weeks. Now let's move on to the activity complex at Liberty North High School. The activity complex will be named for family, and we're honored to name the Liberty North High School Activity Complex the Crosley Family Activity Complex at Liberty North High School. Again, we'd like to thank Todd Crosley and his family. Everyone needs a great seat to watch the events at Liberty North, and there'll be a few. Each complex will have 2,500 seats on the home side. The stadium seating at Liberty North will be called Liberty Hospital Stadium Seating. Thank you, David. The convenience building at Liberty North High School will also consist of concession stands, restroom, training room, and dressing rooms. It will be called the Constantino Price Chopper Convenience Building. Thank you, Lou and Terry. And the press box at Liberty North High School. We are proud to announce again that our hometown bank will be the sponsor of the Liberty North press box. It will be called the Bank Liberty Press Box. Thank you again, Brent. Appreciate it. The field entrance plaza and track naming rights at Liberty North are still available, but we have interest in all of them and expect to have announcements in the coming weeks also. Now I'd like to introduce the representatives from each of these companies to say a few words. First, Liberty Hospital, sponsoring Liberty Hospital Activity Complex at Liberty High School and Liberty Hospital Stadium seating at Liberty North High School. Please welcome David Fees, President and CEO of Liberty Hospital. Thanks, David.
Well, thank you. I just wanted to say a few words, and I'll keep it short, but really this is a great opportunity for Liberty Hospital to support the Liberty community, support Liberty North, Liberty High School, and again, when we started our sports medicine program a couple of years, we had no idea that we'd be looking at having 2 new activity complexes in our community, but this really is a great opportunity for us to promote our sports medicine program. So we're really looking forward to this partnership with the school district, and again, great opportunity for all of us to bring Liberty to the forefront, and we're excited to be involved in this. So thank you for approaching Liberty Hospital. We can't wait to have these stadiums actually come to fruition and be built and be part of our community. So thank you.
Thank you. We want to thank our 2 largest grocery stores in Liberty, Price Chopper and Hy-Vee, for stepping up with commitments. You guys are both awesome. Thank you very much. Hy-Vee Field at Liberty High School, and a video board sponsorship at Liberty North High School, Mr. Jamie Stevens, Liberty Hy-Vee store director. If you want to say a few words, Jamie?
I'll make mine really brief, but I just am very excited when it was approached to Hy-Vee, and I get to be the representative for Hy-Vee to speak on their behalf. So on behalf of the 600 employees I have and the rest of the Hy-Vee chain, I just want to thank you for letting us be part of the memories that will be made at these both of these stadiums. So thank you.
Thanks, Jamie. And from Constantino's Prize Chopper, the store directors from their 2 Liberty stores, Lou and Terry. Lou, you want to say a few words?
I'll say a few words. Terry can stand there and look good. The Costantino family has been very much involved in our community for many, many years. And it's great to see that we are growing as a community. William Jewell, their stadium, now we're building our own. I think it's a great opportunity. I think there's no other community better than this one. So with the Costantino family involved, we're ready to grow with you guys.
Thanks, Lou. Next, we'd like to ask Brent Giles with our hometown bank, Bank Liberty, to say a few words.
Thank you. Thank you. First, Shane didn't get a chance to thank himself when he was up here, so I would like to thank Shane for all of his efforts for not only just stepping in today, but all that he's done over the past few weeks. I know that he and I have talked at least a dozen times and probably twice as many texts over the last several weeks. I know how hard he's been working on this, so thank you very much, Shane. Also, thank you for calling us the hometown bank.
Yeah.
That feels good. We're glad to be part of this. Bank Liberty was founded in 1955, just down the street by graduates of Liberty High School. We have so many employees, children that attend Liberty High School. We're just really thankful for the community support that we've had over the last 50, 60 plus 61 years we've been in business that allows us to make this type of contribution and sponsorship. So thank you very much.
Thank you. And then I'd also like to read a statement from the Gary Crosley Ford family. This is from Todd Crosley. On behalf of my wife, Carrie, and our 2 children, I want to express how honored we are to be a part of this Liberty School Activity Complex project. Having been raised and educated in Liberty, I understand the profound impact schools have on the academic and athletic dreams of our children. After spending many hours after school and on weekends training and competing, I can tell you there were many lessons I learned from athletics. From those hours, my character, pride, and drive continue to shape my view of the world. My family and I hope that our gift can continue to inspire further Liberty athletes and provide a stage for their athletic growth and success. So thanks, Todd. So thank you all for your major sponsorships, and now we're going to move on to the unveiling of the video board sponsorships. And unfortunately, these boards came in really big. They look great, and we're going to have to turn to the back to see the video board sponsorships. Let's unveil both the Activity Complex video boards. Our naming rights sponsors also get a display panel on each video board. But in addition, we have video board sponsors Chick-fil-A, John Hoffman. Thanks, John. John is the owner-operator for the Liberty Chick-fil-A, and John is committing to a video board sponsorship at both Liberty High and Liberty North Activity Complex. Thank you very much, John and Chick-fil-A. Hy-Vee and Liberty Store Director Jamie Stevens commits to a video board sponsorship at Liberty North High School. Thank you, Jamie. Oh, and also, just to let everyone know, this is Jamie's first full week on the job. So thanks, Jamie. We threw this right at him. We have 2 other video board sponsors who could not be in attendance today but have committed to video board sponsorships. David Dennis, owner of Climate Control Heating and Cooling here in Liberty. And Dr. Neil Canning, owner of Canning Orthodontics, they have committed to video sponsorships at both complexes as well. And this is breaking news. In the last few minutes, we've received another video board sponsorship for both activity complexes from Pony Express Bank. Thank you, Scott and Tom Page at Pony Express Bank. And as you can see, we've had a tremendous outpouring of support from our business community for these activity complexes. And I know we'll announce several more in the coming weeks. Can we please have a round of applause for all these businesses and their commitments and their awesome support for our schools. Now I'd like to move on to the charitable giving aspect of our campaign. As I said earlier, a large concentration of our time in the first 100 days has been committed to seeking commitments from the business community. Within the past 45 days, we are pouring a lot of effort into the charitable giving side of the campaign, and our early community response has been fantastic. Let's unveil the charitable giving donor names who we have commitments from to date. And you can see them up there. We've got, we're going to have to get another board. This is great. We expect this donor list to increase from 2 boards to about 15 boards in the coming weeks. As we said, this will take an entire community coming together to support these activity complexes. And if you haven't given yet, we've made it pretty simple. We've even instituted giving options for you. Here's what you do. Go to lsdf.org. That's the Liberty School District Foundation website, and click on the Building Pride logo. You will then be given several options ranging from $100 to $50,000, and you can give over time as well. A $500 donor can give that amount over a 12-month period. A donation of $1,000, $2,000, or $2,500 can be donated over a 2-year period, and anything above that can be spread out over 36 months. With the help of the foundation, we've made it easy for you to give, and we hope you decide to personally join us in the financial support of these activity complexes. We are all working hard behind the scenes to still make our goal of having these complexes completed by next fall of 2017. So it's important to go today and donate at lsdf.org and click on the Building Pride logo. We also have sponsorship and marketing, charitable giving, and video board sponsorship packets on the table for you to pick up. Just to recap, we bring great news this holiday season. We are over halfway there in our drive to raise funds for these activity complexes. We will have another update by March, if not sooner, as the progress to have these complexes built and in place by fall of 2017. Thank you all for coming out today, and a big thank you to our sponsors and to all of our donors. Hope you have a Merry Christmas, and we'll talk to you in March. Thanks.